Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today we're going to talk about how Arizona has become a blue state in this election. Stay tuned! Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm all discombobulated. We had a power outage. Okay, the circuit breaker went right before we got started here. Okay, the IT gods are not favoring me. So let's start this off right. Okay, my name is Sam Santiago, and I'm your host. So I don't know if you guys can hear audio. I assume everything is well. Can you guys please comment that you guys can hear audio okay? I hope it's working. This is brand new. I'm using new software. I'm obviously somewhere different than I normally am not. If you guys could please comment, let me know you can see and hear me okay. I would appreciate it. In the meantime, let's get the party started, right? Like I said, this is a brand new show, brand new format. The way it's going to work is I am going to basically do my take on a Phoenix news story, and then we're going to do some interaction. I'm gonna read all the live stream comments, and we'll go back and forth. This is brand new stuff going on here, guys, so I really hope it's working. I was kind of freaking out. I was all ready to go, and then the computer turned off, the lights turned off, and I was like, oh crap. And that happened just a few minutes before we got started, all right? So today's story, guys, is about the recent election. Here's a 1-minute clip.
The Fox News decision desk can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden will win Pennsylvania and Nevada, putting him over the 270 electoral votes he needs to become the 46th president of the United States.
Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, who stated in this process, "I will never give up fighting for you and our nation," will be denied a second term. That has not happened since 1992 and President George H.W. Bush. Keep in mind the Trump campaign is in the midst of waging legal challenges in several states, but the path is clear for the new president-elect.
The states will all need to officially certify the vote. In the middle of a pandemic, almost 150 million Americans voted, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will receive the most votes of any presidential ticket ever.
Senator Kamala Harris will be the first woman and the first woman of color to become vice president of the United States. President Trump garnered 5.5 million more votes than he did in 2020 than he did in 2016 and closed the gap in the final days after barnstorming the nation. Whether he chooses to concede or decides to wait until these legal challenges play out is yet to be seen.
So the state of Arizona collectively voted blue, okay? For you younger viewers, let me explain exactly what that means. See, here in America, there's primarily two political parties, okay? They're the Republicans, also known as the GOP, the Grand Old Party. And they have red as their gang color. And their mascot is an elephant. Now, the second party are known as the Democrats. They have blue as their gang color, and their mascot is a donkey. Seriously, it's a donkey. I kid you not. Now, what I'm about to say about each party is going to be a little controversial. Now, let me just start off by saying that I used to be a hardcore Republican, and now I am independent. The opinions I'm about to share with you are very generalized. I know people are going to get upset and say, "That's not how I feel." These are generalities, all right? Calm down. So let's start off with the Republican Party. They want very little government and are very concerned about taxes because, generally speaking, they're comprised of business owners and self-employed folks. A lot of them are gun owners, and the right-wingers go to church every Sunday. Ironically, those that are down with JC voted for a man with very little morals, but each to their own. Now for the Democrats. They want to help the middle class and the less fortunate. For example, they created the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, which in my opinion was a great option for those that couldn't afford Cobra, because Cobra is ridiculously expensive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it, all right? Now, Republicans see Democrats as socialists, meaning that Democrats want the government to give people a free ride, something for nothing like welfare. Whereas the Democrats see Republicans as heartless business people, okay? So that's the lay of the land. And so Arizona, in this recent election, the majority, it was close, but the majority of Arizonians voted for Biden, who's a Democrat. And I don't know if that's ever happened before, but it's a big deal. It's a really, really big deal. Now, the reason why you're watching this video is because we're going to talk about how the hell did this happen? What changed? And I don't have any numbers to prove or disprove my theory, but my theory is that all the calzones, the people that lived in California and moved to Arizona, okay, they're the ones that made the difference. All the calzones voted blue, thus turning the tide and changing Arizona from what used to be predominantly a Republican state to now a blue Democratic state. And now let me show you a picture. Show you what this looks like. See, isn't this fancy, guys? Check this out. I'm gonna hit a button.
Yeah, buddy.
It should have said, yeah, buddy. Hopefully it did. Hopefully it did. I don't know. But here's a map of what went down in this recent election. And as you can see, Arizona right there is blue. Y'all know. And I see a comment there talking about fraud, okay? The president, the current president, he's filing lawsuits, and I have news. That is not going to hold up in court. There's no basis for it, all right? It's not going to hold up. Whatever hope anyone has about him staying in office, you can forget about it. It's just not going to happen. You know, better luck in 4 years with your next contestant. But, before we get started with your comments, guys, I want to talk about our sponsors. The A-Team, okay? If you're looking for real estate here in the Valley, this is who you need to call. Now, these are the same folks that recently sold my house in Gilbert, Arizona, which is why I'm now in an apartment, because we're waiting for our new house in Queen Creek to be built. So I know some of you are all upset about the election. You're saying, oh, Arizona's blue. I don't want to stay here anymore. Well, you could contact the A-Team because they could sell your house just like they sold mine for top dollar. You know, so feel free to leave Arizona. Leave. Go somewhere else. Go to one of them, hickey states. All that blue. Let me show you. All that red. See where it's red? You could move to one of those states. Have fun. But remember, hire the A-Team so they could sell your house for top dollar. They put my house on the market and we got $6,000 over asking like the next day. So, call the A-Team, guys. And while we're talking about plugs, let's do another plug, guys. Okay, this channel is now morphing more into a Phoenix News channel where I just give my funny comments on top popular Phoenix News. And so if you're looking for more information about relocating here, more freaking calzones coming to Arizona, feel free to go to this URL, buy my Moving to Arizona Masterclass. It's only $10. All right, guys. So now that's out of the way, I did my video here about Arizona turning blue. Let's go over the comments and see if this actually works. Supposedly, I can put your comments up on the big screen. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ruben says hello. All right. Go to the gym. Are we official? Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Go to the gym. Are we officially in season 4? Holy crap, it worked. There is no season 4, Jim. We're doing a different show. It's going to be more about Phoenix News, okay? So there's no more season 4. I'm done talking about moving to Arizona. That's why I created the masterclass. If anyone wants to hear me rant for an hour and 40 minutes, they can pay $10 and just get that link. All right. So I answered your question there. Go to the gym. Jane, hello everyone. I'm moving to Queen Creek in January. From SoCal. Look at that, Jane. Isn't that cool? All right. Tila, greetings all. Heather, We are here, Jane, yes. Bob Ross, we hear you. Chuck, Maxine Waters has great hair. Heather says, yeah. Tila, can hear you fine. Thank you so much, Tila. I appreciate that. Jane, sounds like a race car, probably because I was going super, super fast. Okay, here we go. People saying hello. Rick Allen, you're fired. Rick Allen saying you're fired. Okay. Caleb, Tillman, I voted for Hillary in 2016 and Biden this year. There you go. Tila, an historical election for sure. That's right. That's right. You got Kamala Harris as the VP coming in, and she's a multiracial female, so that's a big deal too. And I'm moving through these comments right here. Comments, okay. Our friend Kane C, fraud. Tila, more calzones are coming. That's right, Tila, more calzones are coming. Be sure to contact the A-team. Okay, Jane, again, I will be a calzone. I vote red, though. That's fine. Red people are welcome here. Like I said when I first got started in this video, I used to be a right-wing Republican. I used to go to church every Sunday. I thought I was the shit. I was a young guy making good money. I thought I knew everything, and as time passed, I stopped watching media, started thinking for myself, and my opinions changed. People can change. My opinions gradually changed, and I became independent, not just in politics, but also in religion as well. So I've talked about that stuff here on the channel many times. Tila, Izzy flipped the Senate too and voted to legalize recreational Mary Jane. Who are you guys? Oh, look at that. Cartoon Wife chimed in. LOL, right, Tila? I was so happy. And we don't even do marijuana. Let's see here. Tila, Cartoon Wife, hey, lovely lady AZ, really surprised me. Here we go. Another thing from Tila. Why do people have to announce when they unsubscribe? Let them all unsubscribe, Tila. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Chris Williams, calzones. Yeah, Tila's the one that actually came out with that calzone thing, by the way. Gotta give Tila credit where credit is due. What's up, Susan Jones? Tila, really loving to see these comments on the screen. Nice touch, Sam. Let me tell you what went down, all right? So like I mentioned, we're here in an apartment, okay, temporarily until the new house is finished in Queen Creek, which is going to be around 5 months, right? So when the A-team, I'll show their thing again, when the A-team put my house on the market and we got that offer almost immediately, they called me, they're like, all right, we got an investor, all cash offer, they're willing to give you 6 over asking, but there's a catch. They want you out in 2 weeks. My mouth dropped. And I went bananas moving. So we have a storage unit completely filled to the rim with stuff, and we moved into a two-bed, 2-bath apartment, sight unseen. I didn't even go check out the place before I signed the deal. I was just trying to get whatever I could. It turned out we were lucky, we were fortunate, it worked out great. Hey, there's Sour Patch, guys, check it out. Let me see these comments over here. Susan Jones, similar story. Caleb, calzones sound delicious. Calzones are usually delicious, So, guys, we're starting to run out of questions in the comments here, guys. In order for me to keep this up. So what was I talking about with the A-team, with them coming over here? They came over, I don't know how many times to help me sell this house. It was ridiculous. But they got the job done. I got to give it to them. The girls got the job done, and I'm here promoting the hell out of them. So seriously, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the Phoenix Valley, don't be telling me, oh, Arizona's more than just Phoenix. I'm aware of that, all right? But like I've said, it's kind of like people that live in New York proper, okay? The 5 boroughs. If you say you're from New York, people automatically think the 5 boroughs. They don't think New York State, all right? It's the same thing here. If you say you're from Arizona, people think you're talking about the Phoenix Valley, not freaking, Sedona, or way out there up north, So let me see what's going on here. Susan Jones, hey, Zonies, Bob Ross, how is your family? My family's doing well. The moving here was a bit of an adjustment, we have Sour Patch staying in this wing of the house, which is Rory's room and her bathroom, and the closet. Her poop stuff is in the closet. And then we have a little gate. And the rest of the house, well, in the living room area, we have our 2 little dogs. Everything's working out pretty good here. It's cramped. I'm not going to lie, it's cramped. But it's working out fine. The only issue I had so far was 5 minutes before this broadcast that the freaking lights and the power went out. And I was freaking out. I had everything ready to go. And then the freaking lights went out. I was like, holy crap. And then I came back to the room because Cartoon Wife called me to go look at the circuit breaker box. I came back to the room and the computer was off. And I was like, oh, shoot. And so that's when I posted on the comments section, I might be a little late. So thanks, guys, for bearing with me. Let's see here. Tila, 5 more months for the new house to move in. Yes. End of February, early March is supposedly when the new house is going to be ready. So we'll know as time progresses. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a little parched. I actually have a mute button now. How cool is that?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Vinu Nar, how do you put the comments on the screen? That's what I was going to talk about. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so I used to use a program called Wirecast. I have now upgraded to a different program called Ecamm Live. It's for the Mac only. And so that's what easily allows me to put comments on the screen. I literally have the comments on a window, and I can easily, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do a little screen share with you guys. See if it lets me do that. God damn it. Nope, it won't let me do it because I disabled. All right, well, anyway. I have, trust me, I have this one window that has all the comments, and if there's a comment I want to put on the screen, I just click on it. It's as simple as that, you know? And so I also have a separate gadget called a Stream Deck. I could show you guys what that looks like. This is actually really freaking cool, guys. See, and I just press the buttons. What, Aurora?
Yes.
What, Roy? What? Tell them it is my... No, I'm not going to tell them it's... It's Rory's birthday's coming up. She wants me to tell you guys that her birthday is coming up. I don't know why she wants me to tell you guys her birthday is coming up, but she wrote a handwritten note for me to tell you. And as you guys know, I really don't want Rory on the show because there's a lot of crazies on YouTube, all right? So I hope that answered your question, Vinu. I have a program called Ecamm Live on the Mac, and that's how I'm able to share the comments on the screen. Susan Jones. What are the advantages of taking an all-cash offer? The advantage is you don't have, this was an actual investor. The investor, I don't know if they actually ever saw the house. We got proof that they had $5 million in funds. And the advantage of all cash is you don't really have to worry about, them getting approved for a mortgage or the mortgage falling through at the last minute. It's all cash. So that's really the advantage of an all-cash offer. Great question there, Susan Jones. Tila, what are your top 3 wishes for the country for 2021 under new leadership? My big thing, I don't know, is that Sour Patch crying? Oh, okay. I got Cartoon Wife over here, and I got Sour Patch over here.
Because I have an answer to a comment coming up, so continue.
Okay. Cartoon Wife has an answer to a comment coming up. You guys are going to ask me why I call my wife Cartoon Wife. I call her Cartoon Wife because in videos that she's in, she does not actually want to be seen, so I put cartoons over her, which is why I call her Cartoon Wife. And the type of cartoons I put are various. Like we went and we did a city tour of the Grand Canyon. I put a cartoon of a moose over her, right? So it totally varies the type of cartoon I put over her. But she's standing right here. Okay, you guys can't see her. She wants to answer a question. I don't know which question she wants to answer.
Like for the one from Vegan Baldy.
Vegan Baldy had a question. Okay, here we go. Vegan Baldy, hey, Sam, what's for dinner? We're making soup. What do you want to answer? Oh, you want to hand me something?
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to see.
Don't knock it over.
I'll try not to over. Vegan Baldy, this is what we're having apparently. We're having steaks. And I think she's doing that because you're vegan and she wants to bust your chops. Okay. All right. Are we done here? And I got Sour Patch crying. Okay. So, Tila, let's go back to your question. This
Get out.
guys, get out! I'm live streaming over here,
I know, the cat wants
and the cat's crying. Goodbye, goodbye.
wants to stay.
Go close the door. Goodbye. Ay vey. Guys, this is just bear with me. 5 more months, I get a real studio. Okay, it's gonna be nice. So Tila, your question: what do I want from the new administration? The number one thing I want is for this whole freaking COVID thing to be taken care of. All right, not to pretend that it's no big deal, not to downplay it, to call it what it is. If it's mandatory for 2 months, okay, for 8 weeks, for everyone and their grandmother to wear a mask nationwide, and this thing goes away, let's freaking do it. I don't want this going on for years and years and years. Let's just freaking do it. And chances are, there's a lot of people out there hurting right now financially because they can't work, you know? But I thought there was going to be another stimulus thing coming out. I haven't heard any more news on that. So maybe give the people some money, you know? So anyway, that's what I want there, Tila, from the new administration. Ashley Yu, I am so happy for Arizona voting for Biden. There you go. All right, then you cool. Happy birthday, Rory. Someone said happy birthday, Rory. Venue told you that. Rory and Cartoon Wife are watching this on the big screen in the living room. And so, Sour Patch, be quiet. Maron. This has been a crazy week, guys. Crazy week. This week coming up for work, I'm what you call on call, which means I start later in the day and I work later. And hopefully I don't get killed with too much stuff. Let's see here. Go to the gym. Hey, Sam, I watched your video on Ted's shooting range and went there yesterday. Very fun. So thank you for that. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed Ted's shooting range there. A lot of people in Arizona are into guns. They love their guns. And they used to get all mad at Obama claiming he was anti-gun. It's certain guns. I mean, why would you need a machine gun, you know? No one's ever saying take away people's guns or the right to have guns. I think it's the type of guns that are issue. Let's see here. Tila, a mask mandate. I totally agree. Thanks there for the tongue twister there. Tila, where's Phil? I don't see Phil over here. Danny B, does the A-Team help people buy plots of land? I don't know. I have no idea. But you can feel free to give them a text. That number that's there, that's Janet's phone. You can text her and ask the question there, Danny B, and they'll be very happy to answer the question via text. I harass them nonstop, you know, with the whole selling process. And there's a comment there from Tila. I go to the gym. How are you liking Arizona? So let's see, what else can I do fancy on this thing? I can do a zoom out. See that? It's a little different, the zoom out there. That's pretty cool. And, all right, guys, you got anything else for me? I've been going now almost 30 minutes. Here we go. I got vegan, well, damn, I hit the wrong button. It moves. Vegan Baldy, have you been to the new fries? We love it so much. Vegan Baldy, I have not been to the new fries yet. And he's referring to the fries on Williamsfield in Gilbert. I have not been to the new fries. It's Fries Marketplace. It's a fancy fries, you know? Okay, here we go. Go to the gym. Tila, I love it. When are you and Phil getting here? Tila, Sam, work calls, but I'm trying to get him out here to living room to watch you. Yeah, you better get Phil over here with his big ass screen TV. So like I said, I am here in Rory's bedroom. The lighting is beyond bootleg. Beyond bootleg. I have these 2 little dinky lights. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be with my big, huge lights and the headlight and all that. It is what it is. This is what we're going to deal with. This is the new layout of the show. I'm going to talk about one Phoenix news story and then just shoot the crap with you guys. And that's it. Some people are going to like it. Some people are not. But, you know, that's how it is. This is YouTube. It's not my main way to make money. I just keep reinvesting in the channel, to be honest. I'm not really raking it in. It's a very, very small channel, and this is my creative outlet. This is what I like to do for fun. It's a weird hobby, I know. But if you guys unsubscribe, I don't care, okay? Let's make that blatantly honest. I don't give a rat's ass if anyone unsubscribes, okay? I'm not like some other people that are begging for subscribers. If you don't like me, see you later. There's other people that make video content about living in Arizona, okay? You might like them better. They'll help you sleep at night. So, let's go here. Let's see here. More comments. Venue, do you use the A team for the Queen Creek build? No, I did not, because when you do a new build, you have to have your realtor there with you from the get. The first time you go on the site to see the actual models. I did not have them with me, so they did not represent me during that whole process. Tila at Go to the Gym. To tell you the truth, we're also waiting for the outcome of the election, but we will see. Need to visit first. Tila, you've never been to Arizona? Really? You guys have never been here? Okay. Danny B, we missed you, Sam, for reals. I missed you guys too. Ralph B, do you move to the other house? No, I did not move to the other house yet there, Ralph B. My studio looks different. I started this off by saying this is just temporary. We're in an apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. We sold our house in Gilbert, and we're waiting another 5 months for our new house in Queen Creek to be built. I did do a 5-minute video today. I have not tested getting it to play. Maybe next time I'll have that ready and I could play it for you. But it'd probably be a really hot mess if I attempted it now. Let's see here. Okay, I already answered that. Phil, what's up, my friend? You and your big screen working the midnight all over there. What's going on with you? You're working a lot, my friend. So good to see you there, Phil. All right, you guys have any more questions for me? Because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I've ranted and raved. I told you about the situation with the election here in Arizona. I saw a couple of dislikes. Oh, let's talk about that. Please, if you guys are watching this, please smash that like button. Because if you don't, then YouTube is not going to recommend this video to anybody else. That's just how YouTube works. You know, it's for the algorithm. Don't do it for me. Do it for the algorithm, you know. So I keep making these videos. It's very important that we smash those thumbs ups, guys. Let's see here. Any other questions? Any other comments? If not, I'm just going to close it out. And I got a new end screen to show you guys. I think I used it in one of my last 2 videos. But it's going to be me pressing this fancy button there, you know. Oh, okay, hold on. Phil's working on an audit. Look at that. Vegan Baldy, how much is a storage unit here in AZ? I got a storage unit. I believe it's 10 feet by 15 feet in what's called Mesa, but it's actually right next to our new house in Queen Creek. And they're charging me, I think, $180 a month. But keep in mind, it's bigger than a normal storage unit. We got the 10 by 15. I think normally it's 10 by 10. And we have this thing packed from the floor to the ceiling. We're getting our money's worth. We packed the hell out of it when we were going to show the house. So a lot of stuff is there, a ton of stuff. I question how much we actually need, but it is packed to the rim. You can't even walk in the room anymore. So great question there, Vegan Baldy. Venue, how's the food compared to New York's? It's different. The food here I never complain about in Arizona. I really enjoy the food. It's really hard to find really authentic New York food, you know, like good pizza or good cannolis. But there's stuff here. There's definitely stuff here. But the food is very good, I have to say. Ralph B. Cool. Happy that you sold your home. Good profit. Yeah, really good profit. That's how we're going to afford Cartoon Wife's mansion. Why did you guys decide to move? Well, the new house be bigger. Yes, we're moving. Well, the house we had was about 2,100 square feet. The new house is like 2,600 square feet. So it's like 500 more square feet. And for why do we move? Several reasons. Number one, we wanted a single level, okay, no stairs. Number 2, we wanted a pool. And with the way our house was, we had like a little side yard and we had like a community pool. And Cartoon Wife wanted her own pool, okay? And the third thing, which is gonna sound really weird, the way my house was, the garage was on one side of the house and the front door was on the opposite side of the house. So we were forever looking for our packages because people are lazy, the delivery people, and we leave our packages over the side yard fence in front of our garage instead of the front of our front door. So it was a pain in the ass having to deal with deliveries. And so that's one of the main reasons why we wanted to move. You know, and in Queen Creek, they're developing it like crazy. Like gangbusters crazy. I'm told that the school system in Higley, it's a part of Gilbert, Higley, the Higley school system is better than the school system in Queen Creek. So I don't know if we're going to continue to have Rory go to her Higley school remotely. That's what she's been doing. But if we can make it work, I want her obviously to go to a better school. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Sam, do you think you'll be live streaming weekly now? I hope so. I gotta be brutally honest. I would like to do this at least once a week, but this, like I mentioned, this week coming up, Tila, I'm gonna be on call, and that means I work from like 10 the time zone changed. Oh no. So I think that means I work from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So this week is gonna suck. But I don't think I'm going to live stream this week or the weekend. But after, and I don't do on-call all the time. It's a handful of times per year I have to do on-call because I'm part of a large team and we do a rotation. But I'd like to say, for the most part, there will be exceptions, but for the most part, I do intend on doing these weekly to answer your question there, Tila. Okay. Tila, another great question. Plans for Thanksgiving. I think Tila just likes seeing her face on the screen, you know? So, kinda. Here's the situation because of COVID, right? So, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law that live in Gilbert, the one I call Facebook Happy, she initially was going to host Thanksgiving at their house. But because of this whole COVID situation, and her parents got COVID probably, even though they tested negative, she was hesitant to have Thanksgiving at their house. The numbers, from what I understand, are climbing up again in Arizona. So that's one option, to go to the sister's house. Another option, my mom offered us to go to her house. My brother might offer me to go to his house, but he has a very, very large family he married into. And I know they go to church, and people at the church have gotten COVID, and I don't think they wear masks all the time like they should. So I don't even like turkey. I'd rather just stay home. To be brutally honest, I prefer chicken over turkey. I would rather just stay home than go out to somebody's house, to be brutally fucking honest, you know? And then what pisses me off is you go, right? They say, okay, dinner's at 4. They don't serve it till like 8 o'clock. You know, it takes forever in the day for them to freaking serve it. So I had to sit there like a Mama Luke for 4 hours. So I just don't want to deal with that, to be honest with you. I'd rather just stay home, you know, and get a freaking Popeye's chicken sandwich. To be completely brutally honest with you, I'd much prefer that over this whole stupid Thanksgiving Day thing. And if you know the history of Thanksgiving, you know it's not something to really celebrate, all right? So I'm not even going to talk about Thanksgiving. You could Google it, all right? So I hope that answers your question there, Tila. You're getting me fired up. Okay, let's see here. Go to the gym. Whoops. Sam, you talked about Biden winning, but what about Mark Kelly? What do you think about, what you think about that as an independent? I don't really care about Martha McSally or Mark Kelly, who was a former astronaut. I don't really follow politics, you know? I make my own decisions. I actually watch a lot of different things. I watch Fox News, so I can hear what the other side is saying. And Cartoon Wife is an addict when it comes to freaking MSNBC. So I watch, unfortunately, Rachel Maddow. I watch Bill Maher. I watch all sorts of stuff for the left party, aka the Democrats, the blue guys. And I also watch stuff for the red guys. And a lot of stuff I watch for the red guys, I find hysterical. It's better than the Comedy Channel. So to answer your question, I don't really give a rat's ass about Mark Kelly or Martha McSally. All I really cared about in this election was the main guy, So that's it. This is not a political show, I just happen to talk about this topic today. My personal opinions, that's it. It's not a political show. As you can see from my background, it's not really a news show. It's just me giving my funny take on Phoenix news, all right? That's what the news show is about. Let's see here. Ralph B, nice. Thanks for answering. I'm excited to see your new home on the channel in the future. Cool. Venue, perfect timing on the house sale. Congrats. We may start to feel the effects of Rona in a year in the housing market. I'm thinking more a year and a half, 2 years, because face it, a lot of people were giving respite from paying their mortgages, and sooner or later, they're going to need to ante up, and there's going to be a lot of foreclosures. But in the Phoenix area, though, even if worst case scenario, we have a lot of foreclosures, there's so much of a demand, it wouldn't really affect the Phoenix Valley. Now, nationwide, yes, there'd be a huge effect out of it. But in the Phoenix Valley, not so much. That I've watched many videos. I've talked to the A team, and that's kind of the consensus. But it would really wouldn't hit Arizona, the Phoenix Valley, for another 2 years if there is any sort of real estate crash, so to speak. Okay, Tila. Would be great to see an AZ mass rail system developed from the proceeds of recreational Mary Jane. I don't foresee them ever doing anything underground. There is a light rail, which kind of sucks. It's only like 2 cars. I have a video on this. I actually went on the light rail and recorded. And so it goes from Mesa, I believe, to like North Phoenix. And that's it. That's as far as it goes. But I don't see them doing anything underground, to be honest with you. Whatever. I don't really care. Okay, here we go. Cartoon Wife, I love you, Daddy. Virtual hug. That's little Rory on Cartoon Wife's phone. Look at that. And remember, this week is Rory's birthday, as she wanted me to tell all you guys. She's all about her birthday. She was mad earlier. We got her this LOL watch, and it's in the box, and we refused to give it to her before her birthday. And she's been nagging me nonstop about this stupid watch. And so I told her, you keep nagging me, I'm not giving it to you at all. I got the receipt, I'll return it. So anyway, guys, unless you got more questions or comments, here, Mo Better. Shout out to my Latino brothers. It's Latino X, you know, for females and all Latinos of different flavors. Latino X. I just learned that recently. I must be out of the know. I was like, what the hell is Latino X? So Cartoon Wife taught me that. All right, I don't see any more comments. I've been going live, how long now? About 40 minutes-ish, because we started late. But I guess that's it, guys. My throat is parched. It's freaking Sunday. And Cartoon Wife, I can smell dinner's ready. So that concludes this edition of Arizona Living. Be sure to like if you haven't already, subscribe, and let me know below. What do you think about this whole election that went down? Till next time!